Hey everybody, this is Anya with PositiveBenzoWithdrawal, and like I said, I'm going to be making more consistent videos just because I want to get back into this channel. I'm almost at a year off and just kind of wanted to do this for myself and do this for y'all, kind of getting back into this positive groove that I started with. Back when I was in my taper, and seemed to kind of have lost a little bit of my mojo with the positivity. So this is like a good reminder to myself to get back on track. So the title of today's video is How to Keep Hope Alive in Post-Acute Withdrawal or Post-Taper. So I know a lot of people watching this channel are still tapering, so please, you can not watch this video, or you can go back to my taper videos, or you can just, stay tuned and see what's coming. So yeah, this is really important and salient for me right now because I am coming up on a year and I feel like I've still got like miles and miles to go in my healing. Of course, I have seen some really amazing changes. A lot of those changes have been on the emotional level. I feel really connected, for the most part happy, for the most part really joyful. Also my senses feel really good. Like I can listen to music, I can watch TV, I can go to the movies, I can read. I can feel sensations. So a lot of really great things have come back that were gone when I was on that medication, and maybe even in the first few months post-taper. So a lot of healing has happened, and even during my waves, most of those symptoms don't go away. However, I still have a lot of physical symptoms, and those are massive fatigue. I go through fatigue waves, so I don't have fatigue consistently, and I have a lot of windows and waves. So in the windows, which I've had like really nice long windows, the fatigue is generally fine. It kind of depends on the rest of the symptoms. I get a lot of like histamine stuff still, where I feel like I'm kind of chronically with allergies, or like a cat is sitting in my head. Get like throat stuff, sinus stuff, general like malaise, or I just feel like meh in my body, like I have a flu or a cold. And then also this last wave, I touched into some like chemical depression. I wouldn't call it like depression that I've had in the past. Like it's definitely not circumstantial depression. It's like this chemical kind of feeling, some burning and a little shaking. Not so much shaking in this last wave. I did have that like the one before. So lots of things have gotten better. Some things are still lingering around, and I have to confess that there was a moment where I sort of lost hope. I was like, wait a minute, whoa, this isn't supposed to still be happening at a year off. I did everything I needed to do. I tapered super slow. I had this like good channel. I did lots of therapy. Like I've dealt with all my issues. I have gone to so many 12-step meetings, like so many, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And yet I still have this like lingering stuff. And it's really easy to get down on ourselves around that, because pre-benzos for me, I was just like a go-get-em kind of girl. Like nothing stood in my way. If anything was in my way, I would just power through it. I wasn't originally prescribed benzos daily. It wasn't something that was like, I didn't feel like there was anything super like wrong with me. Sure, I had some psychological issues. I had some trauma in my past, but anyway, so it's hard for me to be still sitting here at almost a year out and say, yeah, I'm not like my old self. My personality is back, but my physical body is not where I would like it to be. So I've been feeling a little hopeless, and I decided, like, my thing is like I don't like to sit in pain for very long. So My pain tolerance is really low. Like, I'm like, nope, I'm not liking this pain. What can I do about it? I get into solution mode fairly quickly. A couple of days of me feeling the pity party. I think I did have at least a week, probably more pity party. And I'm like, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with the pity party. So for me, keeping hope alive is starting again, like my meditation practice. I woke up this morning, I did this really great meditation. I'm on my 11th step in my 12-step program, which is making a conscious contact with a power greater than myself, the God of my understanding, which is just, life force energy and healing and goodness and kindness and love, making a conscious contact, a daily conscious contact with that. So waking up this morning and starting my day off with some gratitudes and a morning meditation was really awesome. Then I went to a meeting and I came home and I was like, I'm just going to be really gentle with myself. Went on a nice walk, but I didn't push it too hard. And came home and I was like, I'm just going to lie down and listen to some kind of inspirational stuff on an app. And then I did another phone meeting. I did a phone meeting and then I did some coloring. And to be honest with you guys, like, I didn't go down the rabbit hole around my symptoms. Do I feel symptoms right now? Yes. Are they uncomfortable? Yes. Do I wish I didn't have them? Yes. But I sat in my symptoms and my pity party for like 10 days and I'm so done with it. I don't want to talk about the symptoms anymore. I want to just try to make a life worth living. Like a friend of mine said the other day, if we're going to survive benzo withdrawal, we have to create a life worth living. So what does that look like? Well, I have a client in a few minutes. I'm being really mellow with work, and I'm fortunate that I can set my own calendar, my own schedule, and that's good. But how do I create a life worth living? That's such a huge piece of this. And so I want to hear from you guys. What are you doing to keep hope alive? What are the positive things that you're doing? Are you able to stay out of the symptoms and like come over to the light and the solution? What does that look like for you? I would just really love to hear from y'all in the comments below, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like, because I'm going to be doing more videos and hopefully just more positive messages as I go into so I'll come up on 1 year, August 8th. So I got off Benzos August 8th, 2018. I'll have a year in a couple weeks. And from my year on out, I just want to be pumping out positive videos as also my way to give back to people. So please let me know what some things are that you're doing to keep hope alive. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.